Let's go. Welcome back. Sunday nights. Hope you're having a lovely Sunday nights. I've got a chessboard. Opponent's playing the French defense. You know me, love playing the Steinitz attack. It looks like this where you play e4, e5 after an opponent plays e6. And don't see this too often. I'm going to throw in this check. Usually bishop will interpose. Okay, castle no hassle. Yeah, let's begin to try to chip away at this pawn structure. Opponent has this backward d-pawn. Pre-moving here. Oh, no, you're not taking here. That's illegal. But now all of a sudden, probably castle here. Not surprising, but I take here and then remove here. There's some double attack. Do I play this or this? Or this? I'm gonna play this. Rook may come to the c file. Has this isolated d pawn. So we both have dark square bishops, a knight, a queen, and a full complement of rooks on this lovely Sunday night. Yeah, let's get this rook active. Probably the rook will come to the c file. Removing this way. Knight takes, queen takes. Two on the bishop. This rook will probably come over. This is flexible. I can either double on the e file or double on the d file, or even swing the rook over here. The idea of bring the bishop here. I'm gonna throw in this check. If you got him, just gonna step over. And do I double? If I double on the d file, this rook can come defend. If I double on e file, I'm gonna double on the e file. Like this. So then if I take here, bishop takes, queen takes, queen takes, rook takes, rook takes, rook takes. Queen has to go back, and that would be mate. I think I calculated that properly. But now it doesn't work because this rook came in. What about queen here? Yeah, queen here, pre-moving this way. But it does have some back row issues. No escape for the king. And speaking of no escape, white supremacist, what was his douchey name? Jake Lane Lang. Thought he'd cause some or incite some violence over the weekend in Minnesota, and ended up being pinned down in a window ledge. And he pissed himself. He got beat up, and it was wonderful to watch. I don't condone violence, but it's always okay to punch a Nazi. Yeah, bishop takes, rook takes, rook takes, bishop takes, rook takes, bishop comes back would be mate. I do have back row issues as well. Can you throw in this check? No, you can't throw in this check. What is with MAGA's love for such cringy people? Like, they worship an orange-faced, wears diapers. And he's been wearing diapers long before MAGA started. Former employee when he's working on that cringy show. What was it? In the 90s, Trump had, what was it called? I can't remember what it's called now. I never watched an episode of it. But he had his workers all sign non-disclosure agreements, but one of them broke it and said that his nickname used to be Wet Wipes Donald, or Wet Wipes, because he'd constantly be soiling himself, have to constantly take breaks to clean up. Moving here, I don't think Rook's gonna take though. And this Greg Bovino guy, that 5'1", 5'2", when he's wearing his heavily modified combat heels. That face on that guy, he just has those lines when he smiles, but I think those lines weren't created from smiling. I think those lines were created from, like, they're heavy creases. I think those lines were created from years of crying in his sleep, crying in his pillow. Why does Mega love these creepy, detestable characters? Okay, if Bishop comes here, no, that doesn't work. Bishop has to come here, defending here. Another funny thing happened over the weekend. Some protesters threw some piss jugs or piss bottles at the ice, completely disabling their car. Ice complained that it wasn't respectful. It wasn't a nice way to protest. But I'd say that shooting Renee Good in the face 3 times, much worse. And now that they've complained about it, I'm sure a lot more people will be throwing piss jugs and piss bottles. They're easy to make. Everyone can piss. Just takes a moment. Check here. Pawn is loose. You don't want to grab this, because then there'd be mate here. Oh, sorry, that wouldn't be a mate. It'd be a check. Okay. Check here. You don't want to run into this revealed check, so you're going to go this way, and then there's a mate here. So this, yeah, this is Dunzo. If you come here, I just check here, picking up this rook. Let's go. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you next time.